The Elgar arrangement of the national anthem is a great arrangement, but seldom done. Indeed, when I was looking for a YouTube of it, I found the only easily available one uses a recording made in 1977, a recording I'm actually on in my third year as a Cambridge student. It includes the usually omitted middle verse. The words here are very odd and old-fashioned, as I'm sure you know. O Lord our God, arise, scatter her enemies and let them fall. Confound their politics, frustrate their knavish tricks. On thee our hopes we fix, God save us all. Apparently the enemies referred to at the time of the writing of these words were the Scots. Being partly Scottish, I clearly do not agree with that, but knavish tricks is currently pretty relevant to the Russians poisoning people and hacking other countries' elections. Anyway, the arrangement works well, and we'll be opening the concert with it, with the audience joining in. Should sound quite something, as it's actually rather high, at least the tune is. The arrangement is on the John Fletcher website by now, and so it should be easy enough to check out your notes. Of course, the harmonies, which are not hard at all, are not quite the same as the hymn book version you may be used to, so be careful. You will see that in the photocopied booklets I've marked in the breathing. So for instance, page 3, end of the second and fourth bars of B, you can see quaverests written in. These are my markings. At the end of the line, make sure you sing 1.5 beats exactly on Queen. On page 4 again, the breathing is marked in, but make sure you go through after over us. Although there's a comma in the words, we will not need a breath, and it makes much better musical climax if we do not breathe here. Sopranos, please note that the tune is slightly different at the end, with the extra semiquaver on the word God. So it goes, long to reign over us, God save the Queen. On page 5, we'll sing the unaccompanied section as suggested, but with full choir rather than quartet. Most, but not quite all, of the harmonies are the same as in verse 2, but again be careful. Again watch the marked in breathing at the end of the line, and make them will be staccato as indicated, and make them fall. Elgar really meant it when he wrote staccatos for choir. At the top of page 6, after fix, we will break this time. With the sudden cut to PP, this makes sense. At the bottom of page 6, no breath this time after store, because of the sense of the words. We'll breathe at the end of the page, though apologies, I forgot to mark that one in. Altos sing the upper notes and ignore the low octave. The low octave, as always, is just written to save us all from very high male altos shrieking at the top octave. At figure H, we will split and sing both main notes and little notes through to the end. Then note the breathing in the last line. No breath after cause because of the sense of the words, but we will breathe before the last God because we'll need to, and it'll aid the final slow up. And note Elgar's final emphatic change to the rhythm. Just listen to how that goes. To sing with heart and voice, God save the Queen. This arrangement shouldn't pose us any problems. I hope it'll be fun to sing a proper arrangement by a famous composer. Incidentally, the Benjamin Britten arrangement of the national anthem is really good, but probably our audience would find it a little odd, starting very softly in the first verse as it does. The Elgar will just seem fairly normal to them. If you'd like to listen to the Britten arrangement if you don't know it, there is a link for it with the other links on the start page.